Alright, hello everyone, welcome. It is time for Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint, the first one for the webcam. Isn't that neat? Well, here we are, yes. Picking up from where we left off last time, with presumably us meeting the author of Twisar, or at least somebody involved in it, as it would seem, being this lovely lady here, Asuka Ren. Now, if she's actually the author or not is a different question, but I think she is. It seems very likely that she is, if you ask me. But we'll find out. Let's get into it. Yes, you apologized last time.
Wait, don't tell me. Peaceland is...
Yeah, she's the author, isn't she? Is a comic that I drew. I'm sorry. Okay, seemingly she's not actually the author of Twisar, but she's the author of something. Interesting. Okay. Episode 136, chapter 25. Those who face a god. Part 2.
Well, my novel became a reality, so I guess that could also happen.
Your novel, Su Young.
Wait, is that why you were against killing the small people? Because they were characters from your comic? Man, we got a real artist in our hands here. You killed them off without any hesitation when they were in a comic, but now you can't do that because they're real? So why didn't you make them a little bit stronger to begin with? I mean, what is with this shoddy world building? Well, there were too many isekai fantasy works in Japan as of late. So you created a classic fantasy comic in retaliation? You just can't keep creating the same stories if they're being stamped out from some factory.
Korean fantasy writer who plagiarizes others.
The same stories? As if your story is any better, you idiot. What? You know what, Doctor? The counts in this world talk casually to dukes. And don't get me started on the knights. All of them are good for nothing pretty boys. Wait. Shut up. It's all because of you that we're going through all of this. You begged the Doggy to make your world a reality, didn't you? Your comic must have bombed, so you wanted to make everyone who badmouthed your comic coming to this world to die. That's probably what you wished for. And Doku probably said something like, "Your wish is my command," and made it happen.
Gosh, no wonder you're a writer. You have quite an imagination.
No, that's not true. How could something like that even happen? Then what?
I'm curious about this too. Even if Twisar doesn't say why Peaceland was selected to become one of its scenarios. Yeah, okay, so Peaceland, this story written by Asuka Ren, is... Wait. I think I'm stupid. Asuka Ren is a character from Twisar that in Twisar wrote Peaceland, which was then a scenario. Got it. I understand now. I figured it out. I did some basic deduction. Even Twisar doesn't say why Peaceland was selected as one of its scenarios. If I find out why, I might be able to learn something about Twisar's author too.
Well, that's...
I really am dying to know, but I don't think we have time for that right now.
Oh, what?
Run! Giant fucking shuriken. Well, normal size shuriken to tiny people.
Damn it, when did they catch up to us?
They're very good at keeping themselves hidden.
They must be the Wind Shadow Squadron. It's a squad consisting of non-human species who worship Izumi. Gosh.
Gosh, the Japanese sure have a talent for coming up with names.
Hey, you go on ahead. I'll buy you some time.
What? Are you gonna be alright?
You know me. I'm a master at playing dead.
Very true. She is. I heard a weird sound. Oh, sure. Then I'll leave it to you. Red, we don't have much time. We really need to find him.
I don't know what you mean.
The returnee. Junghyeok.
What?
Timur Junghyeok is. Prasad only mentions in passing that Junghyeok is in Peaceland during this time. He doesn't actually appear in the novel. So, I kind of expected her to react like this. But...
I really don't know. I never created such a character. All the characters in my comic are weak. A powerful man who was born in Peaceland?
Ugh! There must be the few who see young fail to stop. I didn't want to do this here. I didn't want to do this, but here goes. Peaceland's publication stopped on its 11th episode, and you couldn't have it published in book form due to trouble with your publisher.
How do you know?
I know how badly you wanted to draw a comic in the classic fantasy genre. But your comic isn't really a classic fantasy novel now, is it? After you saw how your readers reacted to your comic, you introduced a new character out of spite. It's so difficult just to block their attacks. He was strong, unlike any other character in Peaceland.
How do you know all that?
Although, he only appeared once because your comic had to end abruptly. That doesn't mean you can just pretend as if he never existed. I know that no author wants to remember their failed masterpieces. But that is still a story that existed. She didn't like the comic she drew. Because that comic is what ruined her life. But, when her comic became reality, she couldn't bring herself to destroy the world she created with her own hands. Because she was once the god who created this very world. Whether you like it or not, this is a world you created. All the characters here are your creation. You should take responsibility for them. No matter how little, there were still people out there who used to read your story. Like Twasa, even though there's only one measly reader in Doctor, still managed to get to a conclusion. You have a high understanding of the character Asuka Ren. This is a world you created. All the characters here are your creation. You should take responsibility for them. Character Asuka Ren is touched by your sincerity.
You're right. I need to beg for their forgiveness.
Character Asuka Ren. This attribute, Creator of Peaceland, has been activated. That's a cool ass visual. Holy. Yep, all we've got to do is defeat Izumi to clear the scenario. But I doubt that that will be an easy feat. I imagine it's not going to be quite so simple. I mean, Doctor really needs to. The two people he needs to defeat the Serpent for. He's got to defeat both. He's going to defeat Izumi for the guy he summoned with the Gongyangui. I can't remember the name. The constellation he channeled with Gangyangui, and also Persephone. Two characters who he'll get big benefit from helping out. Also, I love that Doctor is just like, huh? What the fuck is she on about? Huh? Also, actually, 8 minutes. Episode 137, Chapter 25. Those Who Face a God, Part 3. Damn it! What's with these trees? Interesting, she saw them become, like, really strong. I mean, it makes sense.
This way!
Who goes there? This is... over there! Let me ask again. Who goes there? Lightning and thunder of the white storm. A voice that sounds like a constellation's true voice despite not being one. A power strong enough to turn catastrophes into dust despite being a small person. The most powerful returnee of Twasa. Born on Peaceland. Junghyeok Rodgraham. Graham? Yeah, Rodgraham. Junghyeok Rodgraham. Most incarnations consider constellations to be the most powerful beings in the star stream. But there are other beings who are powerful enough to go against constellations. There are demon kings who refused their chance to become constellations, and even dragons who ruled at the top of the food chain as monsters. Then, what about humans? Could humans ever reach a level where they could oppose a constellation? The answer to that question is standing right before me. It's an honor to be in your presence, Junghyeok. Interesting. You have sacrificed your own existence for the survival of another planet. I will let you off this time, seeing how brave you are. Take your friend and get out of my sight. Returnees. They are beings who were born with special gifts and transcended their mortal existence, thanks to the blessings of the star stream. Among such beings, Junghyeok was blessed with enough power to not be drawn into the magnetic force the Dokkaebi scenario exerts on men. I must have a word with you. Do you consider yourself worthy of my time? When I am the white storm of paradox. He's pretty cool. He's strong. How could a mere mortal, a small person at that, be this powerful? Puzzle skill, the fourth wall has been activated. Intriguing. You must be protecting yourself with some unknown force. Character, Junghyeok Rodgraham, has taken interest in you. Junghyeok, this world needs your help. Is that why you sought me out? That's right. And did other small beings? The constellations of the little planet look at Junghyeok Rodgraham with teary eyes. The constellations of the little planet has gifted 10 coins to Junghyeok Rodgraham. I don't need it. The constellations of the little planet is in shock. The small constellation of the little planet is in shock. I mean, Doctor did tell you, don't do shit like that. You know, don't do shit like that. He did tell you. Just don't fucking listen to get looked at with scorn by Mr. Strongman. All things are due to expire someday, just as all stories must come to an end. And for this planet, the end is now. Then why did you return here? When you'd already left a peace land long ago. Something called for me. Don't fool yourself. Did you not come back to protect your home planet? I don't have fond memories of this place. This planet. Because this is where you were born weak. Because it's the mother planet that brought you into this world. In that cursed body of yours. I suggest you watch your words. And don't make me repeat myself. Get lost. There won't be a third. Are you scared? What? I asked you if you were scared. Of those constellations who toy with your world. Of that conniving serpent. If you wish to die, I shall grant you that wish. Don't lie about the real reason you came here. You came to this planet. You came to watch this planet die, did you not? I know that you're not able to use your powers to their true potential because of plausibility clauses. You won't even lift a finger. Won't even have to lift a finger. I will defeat the catastrophe of Peaceland. So, take me in as your apprentice. Main scenario. The fuck? Weird. The hell? Oh, there we are. Strange. I mean, at least it's loaded them and hasn't just pretended to load them. But yeah, there's nothing else there other than, you know, scenario information. He has another teacher for Doctor to learn shit from. First it was the Immuntar guy. What was his name? I can't remember. That's unfortunate. Yeah, the Immuntar guy that he trained with for a little bit. To learn the way of the wind, but in reality, obviously, he didn't do it that way because he's Doctor. You can do shit his way. I imagine something similar will happen here. It'll be a case of building up understanding of Junghyeok and then copying the skill needed to defeat El Serpente. El Serpente! Or something to that degree or design. Oh me, oh my, this is taking a sweet bit of time to load. Oh no, very unfortunate. This happened in the Tower God video. But hey, at least the first two didn't take too long. But this one is being weird, fantastic. Oh no, there we are. That didn't actually take that long at all. Although, that scroll bar sets off something. The plausibility storm. It must be because he killed those 2 Wind Shadow Squadron members earlier. Since he wasn't summoned because of the scenario, he'll be under immense plausibility limitations, even if it isn't as much as what the constellations feel. The heavens must be asking you to fable a disciple about now. Right. Take me as your disciple. I will defeat the catastrophe of Peaceland for you. Constellation, Prisoner of the Golden Headband, is displeased with Kygyo's Rodgrim's actions. Constellation, Upon a Judge of Fire, is offended by Kygyo's Rodgrim's unjust ways. Constellation, Scrub, of is protesting Kygyo's Rodgrim's interference with the scenario. You seem to have some peculiar fans following you around. I never thought the proud Monkey King and Archangel would ever support anyone. You're right. I cannot save this planet myself. Because if I were to intervene in the scenario, all other constellations would also be granted the plausibility to do so. The White Storm of Paradox. Kygyo's Rodgrim. He left his home planet. What the fuck is this? He left his home planet and returned after so many trials and tribulations, only to find himself too powerful to save it from perishing. But that doesn't mean that I can just take you as in as a disciple. I do not accept outsiders as disciples. You're not qualified enough to carry on my legacy of my strength. Would this be enough to prove myself to you? My worth to you? Damn it. I wonder if you would accept it right away if I were Junghyeok. It hurts my pride. There's a hidden skill I purchased as soon as the second scenario was over. Love to see it. Love to see what it was, if thingy would pop in. You know, if the visuals would go bong, and appear, and then I'd have, something to look at. You know what? Feels for a refresh. Sucks that. Very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. Yes, I've just shifted in my chair. I'm now sat on it. It's a very shit chair. It's like a foldable, like, Argos chair that you can get from, like, anywhere, Just like the foldable metal chairs that are a bit shit. It's because it's the uni house. When I'm back at my actual place, my home, I'll have a much nicer chair that, I won't have to worry about shattering at any given time, because I've had to get a second one of these pieces of shit, because the first one I had when I was in second year, I'm in third year uni now, I just fucking snapped in half. Anyway. White pure star energy. The white star pure energy is Kygyo's Rodgrim's famous technique. Let me reintroduce myself. I, outsider Dr. Kim. I'm pleased to meet you. Not a lot of it. There's a fucking, just looks like a twig. Master of the White Storm School. Kygyo's Rodgrim was a returnee from the Miram world. Despite being a small person, he managed to master martial arts through hard work and became the most powerful being in the world he was sent to. The transcending, no fucking, what else would it have been? The limits of his species. Tales of his exploits in the first are just as numerous as they are legendary. One example would be how he took the lives of all the worshippers of the evil cult who were taller than him. Right. Your self-hungry smiler with you? Oh yeah, that would be a bit strange, wouldn't it? Also, all of his clothes did as well, not just his coat. Like, all the clothes on his back did. It grew smaller since I had it stored in the infinite dimension space coat.
Gosh, you hug anything that's good for yourself. I would never have imagined that the strongest man in First Miriam would be from Peaceland.
Well, it's not decided who the strongest actually is, but he is very close. But it's good that
he accepted you as a disciple.
It took Junghyeok 2 whole hours before he accepted me as his disciple. Episode 138, Chapter 25, Those Who Face a God, Part 4. How long has it been? 20 minutes, okay. We'll go for about 40, I think. The White Storm School would have perished after I left. I didn't know I had any surviving disciples. He's using his real voice? Okay. Very well. I will accept you as my disciple. He had us waiting here for 2 hours just to tell us that.
But wasn't it your goal to return to Veronica Castle within 2 weeks? Well, will there be enough time for you to master his secret technique?
What's that on his wrist? Something's interesting. I imagine that'll be important. First day of oh, is he doing weighted training? First day of training. Yeah. Put these on. Wrist and ankle bands using Peaceland's special ore. Today must be my lucky day. Metallic training bands restrict your body. Those are the lightest ones I have. While wearing those, repeat this stab 1,000,000 times. 1,000,000? But that's just a basic stab. Yes, 1,000,000 times. The most important thing in mastering martial arts of the clan of the White Storm School. We seek to expand the smallest point, since the universe stems from one extremely condensed and tempered point. I see. I have no idea what he means. The second day. Those who are born big like you do not understand what it truly means to be small. Humans aren't that big themselves, you know. You're right. From the perspective of the universe itself, all beings are smaller than a speck of dust. So it is wrong to call small people small. Even humans themselves are but a speck of dust. Also, in 1 day, he's already at the point where he can stand, even though previously he was like, you know, being slammed, basically slammed into the ground by the weight. It sounds like he's overcompensating for his small stature with this theory of his. The smaller you are, the closer you are to the true nature of the universe. It makes it easier for one to understand the essence. What's that got to do with this exercise? And that's why I don't normally associate with the likes of you. The fourth day. Focus! If you were born weak, you should have made up for it by trying even harder. The fifth day. It would have served you better if you were born an insect. Even a cockroach would be doing a better job learning than you. If there was such a cockroach, I'd like to have him as my master instead. What? And today marked 2 weeks of my training. It's puzzling how you even managed to master the white pure star energy. I read a book of secrets and it just came to me. I'm not lying, since I did read Tosa. You and that math of yours. With a weak body like yours, you will end up as mincemeat in the blink of an eye. Gosh, you have a particular way of showing concern for your disciple. Ha! I'm just afraid that you might sully the name of the White Storm School. Why won't he just be honest? He's exactly like what I've heard in Tosa. Your understanding of the character Junghyeok's Rodgraham has increased. At this rate, he'll die from training before I get to do any real fighting. Compared to the universe, this time is nothing but a fleeting moment. But even on a small planet, the sun still looks big. That also is but a speck of dust compared to the universe. Many men have died on this little speck of dust so far. Then are their lives also nothing but specks of dust in the perspective of the universe? I've not accepted any disciples for a long time. Even if you did, I'm sure they would have all run away sooner or later. That may be true. Almost everyone who came to me was weak. Everyone in the White Storm School died in the bloodbath of the first Miram. Except for the most powerful small person in this world, Junghyeok's Rod Graham. All big beings are weak, so it's only right that they should work even harder. The scenario you will be up against later later on will be incomparable to, you know what? You know what? People died even before scenarios began to appear. Maybe over things that mattered even less than they do now. To tell you the truth, life was harder for me then, because that world was even more absurd. It was like shackles that tied you down, no matter how hard you tried to escape them. So, what I wanted to tell you is, don't worry, I'm not gonna die. You're a strange one. I get that a lot. You now have 82,000 steps to go. He won't go easy on me, will he? Hey, let's make a run for it.
What? Did you master it already? It looks like you were nowhere near learning it earlier.
I managed to steal it. Whoa. This band's gone fucking UI. Junghyeok's Road Graham has been added to the 5th bookmark. Alright. Doctor's got a new skill. Wonder how good it's gonna be. Yeah. I mean, it's the skill of the strongest, supposedly strongest character in the Twisa story, so it's gotta be pretty good. You know, it's gotta be pretty good. Here we are. Just waiting. I mean, it says it's loaded, but that scroll bar suggests otherwise. As soon as I'm done recording today, straight back onto P3. And I think that'll be the day I finish it. So, I said this in the Tarot God video yesterday, but Wednesday's video, so tomorrow if you're watching this when it goes out, Wednesday, tomorrow, whenever, you know, relative to whenever you're watching this, there'll probably be me. There'll probably be me. There will be a video, likely be a video, of me giving my thoughts on Persona 3 Reload. It's been such a good game. Such a good game. Anyway, that's not what we're here for. Yeah, that scroll bar does not spark joy. They're coming! Catastrophes. Yeah, I'm just gonna hard reload the page because like I love that I'm nearly at the bottom of it, and there we go. That looks a bit more reasonable. A bit of a shambles. I love that it was fine for the first episode we read today. No, the first 2 we read today, and then after the second one, it's just gone to complete shit. Not how you want it, but it's better than the Tarot God video yesterday. Fuck me, that was actual pain to record.
They're here! Get ready! Everyone retreat across the drawbridge!
Episode 139, chapter 25, Those Who Face a God, part 5.
Ah!
Those goddamn bastards! This land is mine, you hear?
Save your, mister. Save your mana. Damn it. They think they could just breeze through the scenario? Army men, did you hear anything from Sangha or Huiwen yet?
I think they're participating in a scenario that's being hosted on Earth right now. Doctor said that there would be a scenario being held there too.
Damn it. I guess that means we're gonna have to stop them. We're gonna have to stop them. How much longer until we're done with the moat?
Oh, you think we're halfway done? It will be filled with water soon too.
What?
Oh shit, Junghyeok and his army of wasps. Or hornets is more, they're probably more like hornets. Ugh. That's probably more accurate. They're coming. Fight! Defend Castle Veronica! Oh, well, I made him really British. But I did. Oh no. Junghyeok must have noticed we're gone. We should hurry.
Are you sad to leave him behind? What? No. I mean, I get it. This is the first time you've seen a character you created come to life, right?
Also, is nobody going to comment on the fact that you said your story came to life? Fucking so young, really?
And he was quite a looker, too. No, you've got it all wrong.
I just saw the phrase as handsome as Junghyeok is used whenever the author needs to describe someone who's good looking. And Junghyeok is the perfect example of that. Although, he's a little short and talks like an old man. Oh? Asuka?
Hey, are you alright? The Sovereign of the Eight Heads has started moving. He's commanding all the catastrophes to gather at the Absolute Throne. I can resist his commands because I chose to become a small person. But those who chose to become catastrophes...
You're going berserk.
I'll go see what's going on in the front lines. I couldn't tell Junghyeok anything. I couldn't apologize to him for creating such a world. I made him suffer through such a tragedy. The story I created had already taken on a life of its own.
Bro, I love that they're loading in as I'm scrolling. It's so goofy.
It's because
they're more than just your creation. You can't feel responsible for the lives that you've already left in your hand. You can't feel responsible for the lives that have already left your hands. That's someone else's problem.
Mr. Kim, are you also a writer?
No. I'm a reader.
I'm so jealous of the writers whose work is being read by a reader like you. Doctor!
Oh, yep. They didn't pop in. I got overconfident. Oh? What the hell's going on? Bruh. I'm scrolling too fast because there's no dialogue. That's a really, really nice panel, though. Like, that is really aesthetic. That was a really aesthetic panel. I can't lie. I think we'll do this one. This one we're doing now is the last one for today. And that'll be nicely set up for... I don't know. It's just... It feels like a good amount of time. It'll be about 40 minutes by then. And I feel like it's a nice length to put it for today. Mainly because I want to play episode 3. That's the reason. I want to play P3. I want to go for a bit longer, but... You know. Well, it depends. If the this episode really is like... Yeah, okay, that's the shit. I'm going to read another one, then I will. But if it's just like a, you know, a standard endpoint, like the previous chapter's endpoint, you know, where it's like, you know, it's this nice aesthetic panel, then we'll probably, you know, leave it there. But if it's a little spicy little cliffhanger, then, you know, then we'll consider reading another one. But we'll see when we get there. You as the viewer know this because you'll see the title and thumbnail, which will say the episode that I finish on today. And if it says 140, well then you know that this is the last one I read. But if it says 141, well then we're doing another one. You understand? Sit back, relax, and wait for the chapter to load. Wi-Fi is us. Oh my god. It's taking a sweet ass time, Also, let me know in the comments. I didn't say this in the Telegram video, but I did in the Kubera video that went out last Friday. If you want the camera bigger, smaller, in a different spot, let me know, and I'll move it, adjust it accordingly based on what you guys feel like. But if you're fine with it, don't say anything, I'll just keep it as is. Also, if you made it this far in the video and you're new, you might as well hit the sub button. You know, if you haven't already. Like, comment, notification bell. Yeah, you're basically all the way at the end, so you might as well. You clearly like the video, so you might as well stick around and watch some more. Go check out the playlist. Go watch the other OOV videos, the Tower God, the Tower God videos, the Chimera videos, etc., etc., etc. Go watch my stuff. I greatly appreciate it if you do. Anyway, moving on. Aesthetic shot. Episode 140, chapter 25. Those who face a god. Part 6.
What is going on? We were doing fine until a moment ago. I thought we'd be able to defend Veronica Castle.
What the fuck happened? Fight! Defend Veronica! They're attacking the front gate! If they keep this up, we're... Incarnation, Michio Shoji has used Flying Squirrel Walk level 6. That's kind of funny. Bro, what the fuck? I guess they're non-humans, because it's, yeah. A lot of non-humans in Japan, by the sounds of it. I mean, I don't know. Noise. Being hit sound.
Reload.
Oh shit, they've got a moat now. So she can use her fucking naval warfare god's abilities.
Fire!
Oh, that's so funny. The like, little boats you put in a bath. That's so cute. He loses his eye. Someone has defeated the catastrophe that has yet to be named. Main contributors: Jihai Lee, Pildu Gong, Michio Shoji. Oh my god, look at Michio. Man's actually gone fucking mental since the last time we saw him. Last time we saw him was, you know, this glasses wearing little, you know, kind of soy boy looking ass guy. Now he's psycho. The constellation who has yet to reveal his nickname shows interest in the incarnation, Michio Shoji. So, hear me out. I think Michio's gonna be important, as I said before, right? If Izumi's constellation is Yamato no Orochi, right? The serpent with 8 heads, whatever it's actually called. Whatever its title is. The one who slays serpents, or snakes, Yamato Takeru, is likely this constellation that's showing interest in Michio right now. Just saying. I think that Michio's gonna get a pretty fucking good constellation soon. Oh god, my headphones nearly fell off the table. And by headphones, I mean these.
We can do this! Yeah! If we keep this up, we may be able to defend Veronica Castle. Take them down, one at a time.
Oh. The serpent with 8 heads isn't in the distance. I don't think you're fine.
What the hell is that supposed to be? There's no way we can stop something like that.
The King of Catastrophes has received a scenario buff effect. Penalties have partially been lifted from the constellation Sovereign of 8 Heads. Let's see, Evil Izumi. Evil Zumi. Akuyaku no Izumi.
Help! Help me!
You've encountered a renowned catastrophe.
What the hell is that thing?
They got more than 8 heads. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? Oh wait, no. 1, 2. I don't think that's a head. Oh wait, no. Is that a head back there? I don't know. I think that there might be more than 8 heads there.
Izumi!
Ooh. The King of Catastrophes reveals himself. Renowned catastrophe is currently encountered. The King of Catastrophes. The Izumi Hiroki. The Sovereign of 8 Heads.
Damn it. My friends. They all seem fine. But
seem to have lost the will to fight. Everyone here now is just prey for the fabled constellation to hunt down. The shadow of the constellation, the sovereign of 8 heads, has manifested itself in the scenario. The sovereign of 8 heads, Yamato no Orochi.
We shouldn't fight him. There's no way we can beat him. Doctor, you're not gonna fight that thing, are you? We should run. Come on, let's run. It's not too late. We still have time to save them. We should go get them in.
Just wait a little.
Hey, they're gonna die. You hear me?
I can never kill him myself if I try to fight him now. A little more. Just a little more. Damn it! Junghyeok? Has he made it? Has he arrived? Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. I didn't say if there was a big cliffhanger, I might wait. I might do the next one, but I kind of like that cliffhanger as a nice place to end. It feels like a nice little spot. Damn. Right, you know, at a big hopeful turning point. We can pick up next time. Hopefully some good news. But anyway, that's that. Pretty good set of chapters. I hope you've all enjoyed. I've been Animosity. You've been you. And we'll see you next time for another video. Ta-ta. Bye now.